All right, g'day church. I just wanted to give you a little bit of a guided tour around town and to give you a bit of an update about the state of the challenges we're facing with our venues, facilities, and trying to work out how to gather again. This is the church block of land that we own, and we've been chipping away at a design for a church building, and that's advancing along pretty well. It's in the hands of the architect at the moment, who's working with all the other consultants to try and work out some of the other factors like the ecological issues, the bushfire breaks that are going to be needed, to make sure it's a water sensitive design, traffic management, all that stuff. And so God willing, in the next few months we'll be able to submit a DA, so please pray that council will approve our project. Let me continue the tour by taking you over to the school. We normally meet here on Sundays for our kids' church and church programs. Unfortunately, we can't meet here at the moment because of COVID restrictions. The school have got what they call level 3 restrictions, which means no community groups can use the facilities, and we're not sure how long these restrictions will be in play. We've made contact with the Department of Education and with the principal, but they can't give us any firm dates, and so we might not be able to get back in here until the start of next year potentially. All right, we're over in Tunners now at the Memorial Hall, trusty old Plan B, our backup venue. And I mean, this is not too bad. We can kind of squish in here normally, but not at the moment because of the square metre rule and the COVID stuff. So unfortunately, this venue is not going to work for us because we've had some other spanners as well thrown into the mix. Firstly, it's not available for a bunch of Sundays coming up. Other community groups have booked it out. And secondly, it's not open to the unvaccinated. So if you're unvaccinated, you can't come in until December the 1st. So although churches have been granted an exemption, which would allow the vaccinated and the unvaccinated together, the halls that we rent do not classify as places of worship. And this will apply to all of the venues that we use. So let's go and show you another one. All right, this is the Guides Hall. We rent this on Fridays for our kids club. Friday afternoon, that's SALT for primary school kids, and Friday night for youth. But unvaccinated kids aren't allowed in here without a double-dosed parent or guardian accompanying them. So that is far from ideal. So this all leaves us with a few different options. Option one would be that we just start regathering in whatever halls are available, but we exclude our unvaccinated brothers and sisters. And that is not ideal, and it's not a path we're keen to go down. I mean, we could try and live stream whatever we do as well, so that the unvaccinated or those anxious about regathering could view on. But like I said, we don't want to go down that path. Another option would be to meet outdoors. So we might, for example, choose to meet on our block of land, but some other spanners, you can only have 30 people gathering. At this stage, that's still only the vaccinated, and even our own block of land doesn't get classified as a place of worship because it's just a chunk of land, there's no building. So the other options we're considering would be to try and lease another facility kind of more permanently that's zoned in an area that's a place of worship could be. And so we've been looking, and there's no other commercial facilities available for lease that would work for us. So let's head to option 4. Option number 4 is to try and rent another church's facility to use it as a place of worship, which would allow us to start regathering again. The Anglican Church is probably the best option, which has suitable facilities. We could do kids' church in our services. I've spoken to the pastor, he's open to it, but there's a few spanners because they have a 5 p.m. service. So it would mean meeting a little earlier for our 4 p.m. service and then using their Tuncurry site for our 6 p.m. service. So that's a bit of a dog's breakfast split over 2 campuses, probably a bit too hard to juggle. And there's no other suitable churches really that are going to work for us in the short to medium term. So option 5, how's this wind? Getting blown away. Option 5, which is where we've landed at least until December 1, is that we're going to remain online. And that's for the sake of unity and for the sake of not excluding our unvaccinated brothers and sisters. So as best as possible, gather in each other's homes, have some live stream barbies, catch up with each other, hang out, but we'll be online for a bit. So please do keep praying for wisdom for us as we navigate the constant changes as we come out of lockdown. Please also pray for the Lord to provide suitable venues for us to gather in, because brothers and sisters, I'm more convinced than ever that we need our own place to call home, our own buildings right here on our block of land, so that we can gather freely, regularly. We can hear from God's word, we can enjoy fellowship, we can sing his praises, and we can connect even better with our community. So hang in there. Thanks for coming along for the crazy ride with us, and we'll see you either online or face to face. Who knows when. God bless you.